Drama at the Formula One launch event as war of words escalates. Lando Norris says there is no reason he can't be champion, and Ferrari's 2025 car will be testing today. Do consider subbing to the channel. Let's get into the latest Formula One news. Max Verstappen has responded to the billion-dollar question surrounding his future in Formula One. Recently, rumors circulated about Aston Martin making a jaw-dropping offer to lure him away from Red Bull Racing. Reports over the winter alleged that Aston Martin was extending a billion-dollar contract to the four-time world champion to tempt him into joining their team. This speculation was fueled by former Aston Martin team boss Mike Crack, who hinted last September that the door would always remain open for Verstappen. However, it wasn't until January that these sensational claims gained traction through a report in the Daily Mail. The report suggested Aston Martin, under the leadership of Lawrence Stroll, aimed to bring Verstappen on board, especially with Adrian Newey having moved to the British team. Newey, celebrated for his car designs, could have made the prospect of joining Aston Martin even more appealing for Verstappen. However, Aston Martin quickly denied these claims. A spokesperson made it clear there was no truth to the rumors, categorically refuting the story in a statement to PlanetPhone.com. The team is set to field talented drivers Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll both in the current season and the upcoming 2025 season, ensuring stability for the near future. With changes in the regulation cycle and Honda becoming their engine supplier in 2026, some considered Aston Martin a possible escape route for Verstappen should he decide to leave Red Bull. During a recent media event for the unveiling of Red Bull's Phone 175 car, Verstappen dismissed the speculation. "It's a lot of money," he chuckled when confronted with the rumor, and jokingly noted that his only contact with Aston Martin revolved around a GT3 project for this year. There is not much to say really, because there isn't anything, he firmly stated, emphasizing the absence of any real discussion about a move, as he sets up his own GT3 racing team with Team Redline and Thierry Vermeulen, which will operate Vantage GT3 cars in the GT World Challenge Europe. Verstappen confirmed that his focus remains elsewhere. Christian Horner, the team principal at Red Bull, also weighed in on the situation. He affirmed that Verstappen is content at Red Bull and pointed out the success they've experienced together. This cohesion, combined with the boundaries known in the sport, suggests that for now, Verstappen's future lies firmly within the Red Bull camp. With both the driver and team principal openly addressing the matter, it seems the billion-dollar offer is more of a fantasy than a reality. For fans and followers of Formula One, the speculation adds an intriguing layer to the ongoing storylines of the sport. As the new season unfolds, it's clear that while big money might be tempting, loyalty and ambition often play a significant role in a driver's career choices. Stay tuned as the drama of the phone world continues to unfold. Verstappen's relationship with Red Bull strengthening after a rocky period last year, one thing is clear: the team's competitiveness is crucial. Team boss Christian Horner noted that the organization must keep delivering results to ensure Verstappen remains a fundamental part of their plans beyond 2028. Verstappen is committed to Red Bull for another few seasons. Significant figures like team advisor Helmut Marko and engineer Gian Piero Lambiase re-signed. This foundation suggests that Verstappen feels secure at Red Bull amidst swirling rumors of outrageous offers from rival teams. When asked about a staggering billion-dollar contract suggestion, Horner chuckled and remarked on the financial absurdity of such figures. He emphasized that Verstappen is quite happy in his current environment, having grown up with the team and forming strong relationships with its engineers and technicians. It's this environment that has allowed Verstappen to perform at his peak for nearly a decade. Switching gears, let's discuss George Russell. He made headlines recently by asserting that he wouldn't be intimidated by Verstappen's competitive spirit. His determination to stand his ground signals a new level of rivalry forming in the sport. As for Lewis Hamilton, recent comments indicate that Verstappen won't be a hurdle for him this season. The competitive landscape is ever evolving, and Hamilton seems poised to maintain his focus on the championship race. There's also an intriguing notion floating around regarding Hamilton's potential retirement. Could a final showdown with Verstappen paint the perfect ending to his illustrious career? Fans are certainly excited about the possibilities, imagining a climactic finish where the two racing giants go head-to-head one last time. In the world of Formula One, these dynamics continuously shift, and each race brings new challenges and opportunities for both drivers and teams. As the 2025 season approaches, the anticipation is palpable, with every lap potentially reshaping the future of the sport. Buckle up, because the excitement of F1 is just getting started. In a thrilling new chapter for Formula One, Charles Leclerc is set to take the wheel of the brand new Ferrari F25 first, while Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, will have to wait for his turn. This unveiling comes as the anticipation builds for F1's 2025 season. Ferrari plans to officially present the SF25, previously known as Project 677, during a launch event on Wednesday morning. Afterward, they'll host a shakedown test at their iconic Fiorano test track. This isn't just any regular test day. It marks a significant moment for both Leclerc and Hamilton as they gear up for the season ahead. During this shakedown, Leclerc and Hamilton, who made a controversial switch from Mercedes to Ferrari on a multi-year deal, will complete 100 kilometers each with the SF25. This initial run is crucial as both drivers prepare for the official preseason test in Bahrain. The Fiorano test will provide Hamilton with a familiar environment as he had his first taste as a Ferrari driver here just last month. As the excitement unfolds, let's dive into the implications of Hamilton's transition to Ferrari for the 2025 season. For Hamilton, moving from Mercedes to Ferrari allows him to shed the memories of the dramatic Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in 2020-21. It's a fresh start for the iconic driver, and many see this as an opportunity for him to regain former glory. A report from Italian publication Autoracer highlighted that the honor of first driving the SF25 will go to Leclerc, marking a significant moment in his ongoing career with Ferrari. The dedicated running session is set to kick off at approximately 9:30 a.m. local time, with Hamilton then taking the car for the afternoon session. Ferrari had a robust season in 2024. They narrowly missed the Constructors' Championship, finishing just 14 points behind McLaren. Leclerc and Hamilton's predecessor Carlos Sainz helped the team achieve 5 victories combined. But it's important to note that regardless of previous successes, Ferrari is committed to innovation. The SF25 will be a completely new car in light of the current regulations. Under the guidance of Loic Serra, who previously worked with Mercedes, the development of the SF25 has taken on a fresh approach. This shift in leadership follows the departure of Enrico Cardal, Ferrari's former technical director. Serra is known to have collaborated closely with Hamilton during his prime, which could play a significant role in the car's development and the overall team dynamics. Anticipation is increasing around the design changes in the SF25, particularly with the reintroduction of a pull rod front suspension layout for the first time since 2015. This tech shift follows similar trails blazed by competitors like McLaren and Red Bull, aiming to enhance aerodynamics by increasing airflow to the underbody of the car. Under F1's ground effect regulations, this change is expected to yield significant downforce, marking a potential game changer for Ferrari. Interestingly, this strategic shift also stems from Cardal's skepticism about the impact of suspension on the performance of modern ground effect cars. With his recent move to Aston Martin, Ferrari has seized this opportunity to change things up. Hamilton's arrival at Ferrari has been speculated to influence the team's direction. His driving style aligns more closely with Leclerc's, potentially leading to a more cohesive pairing on the track. All eyes will be on both drivers as they navigate this new beginning, and fans are eager to see how this dynamic unfolds in the 2025 season. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting journey as Hamilton and Ferrari aim to reclaim their position at the top of Formula One. Lewis Hamilton is gearing up for a thrilling new chapter with Ferrari, aiming for a record-breaking 8th World Championship. But with Hamilton's transition, there are lots of questions surrounding the team's dynamics and performance potential. Carlos Sainz recently shared his thoughts after getting a first glimpse of the new FW47 car. He remarked that Hamilton's arrival could significantly boost Ferrari's title hopes, acknowledging that Hamilton's talent is indeed a formidable addition. Honestly, I don't know how he will integrate, Sainz admitted. I've never been teammates with Lewis, so I can't gauge his capabilities firsthand. Sainz highlighted that while he has witnessed Charles Leclerc's skills, it's a different ball game when you're sharing a garage with a racing legend like Hamilton. The true measure of a driver comes during direct competition, he noted. Even so, based on Hamilton's impressive career and achievements, Sainz believes the odds are high for Hamilton to be competitive in the Ferrari setup. But it's not just about talent. Sainz emphasized the complexity involved, mentioning the need to adapt to the car and its engineers. There are so many variables, he pointed out, making it difficult to predict outcomes. Yet he expressed optimism about Ferrari's capabilities, stating that both the team and Leclerc were ready to contend for the championship prior to Hamilton's addition. which has only heightened that chance. In exciting news, fans can look forward to a major event as Hamilton and Leclerc prepare to unveil Ferrari's new livery for the 2025 season at London's O2 Arena. Many anticipate a striking design featuring a deeper shade of red compared to last year's model. However, amidst this buzz, some speculate whether Hamilton's past struggle with Mercedes could impact his performance at Ferrari. This intrigue is sure to create a riveting storyline throughout the coming season. As Hamilton embarks on this journey with Ferrari, fans are left wondering how this world champion will adapt and whether he can lead Ferrari back to glory. The 2025 season promises to be one of the most captivating yet blending fresh beginnings with rich history. Stay tuned for more updates as we follow Hamilton's quest to reclaim the championship and witness the exhilarating drama that unfolds on the track. George Russell has once again made headlines reiterating his stance on Max Verstappen's driving style. The Mercedes driver, who had a contentious run-in with his Red Bull counterpart last season, expressed that while the past incidents are behind him, he remains resolute in his approach on track. In a recent press interaction, Russell shared his perspective on their earlier clashes, particularly the notorious confrontation at the Qatar Grand Prix, where tensions flared and Verstappen publicly claimed he lost respect for Russell. Despite the heated exchanges, Russell is looking to move forward, emphasizing that he's focused on his own performance rather than dwelling on their past issues. "I have no concerns about him or his driving," Russell commented during an event, adding that his priority is to concentrate on his own race strategy as the season progresses. He acknowledged the heated nature of their last encounters, but made it clear that he won't let those experiences impact his approach moving forward. "Obviously, things got a bit out of line at the end of last year, and I made it pretty clear that I'm not going to take it," Russell admitted. This highlights his commitment to standing firm against any aggression on the track, a factor he's unwilling to compromise on as the competitive nature of the sport intensifies. As the 2025 season unfolds, Russell looks ahead, focusing on the ultimate goal, victory. He stated, "I'm not going to change my approach fighting him, fighting any other drivers. The goal is the same, and I guess we'll see when we get to Melbourne." This determination showcases his readiness to confront whatever challenges lie ahead on the race circuit. In the spirit of sportsmanship, Russell seems to extend an olive branch, recognizing that while their rivalry might fuel competition, it's crucial to maintain professionalism as they gear up for the upcoming races. As fans, we can anticipate a thrilling dynamic between these two drivers, especially when they finally face off in Melbourne, making the season all the more exciting. With Russell's clear message and unwavering focus, the stage is set for a gripping showdown in the season ahead. As these champions prepare to battle it out on track, the anticipation is building for what promises to be a memorable year in Formula One. As the 2025 season unfolds, George Russell steps up as the senior figure at Mercedes, taking the reins after Lewis Hamilton's departure. With the emergence of 18-year-old Kimi Antonelli, Russell finds himself all set for a new chapter. "It's my 4th year with Mercedes and my 7th year in Formula One," the 27-year-old reflects, expressing his confidence. "Last year was probably my strongest season ever." It's clear that Russell has significant support from the team, which further empowers him as he embraces this crucial role. Russell recognizes the talent of his new teammates, stating, "Kimi is a super fast driver, super motivated." While he knows Antonelli has a learning curve ahead, he's optimistic about the strength of their collaboration, hinting at an exciting season in store. Meanwhile, in the broader competition, Max Verstappen has faced speculation regarding Aston Martin's billion-dollar investments. He dismisses any concern as he and Christian Horner tackle questions about team dynamics and financial speculation. Turning our focus back to former arch-rival Lewis Hamilton, he remains a central figure in Formula One, stirring curiosity around his potential retirement scenario, especially if it involves a dramatic final showdown against Verstappen. The intrigue around their rivalry expands as fans wonder what future races might hold. In terms of excitement, the upcoming Phone 75 launch event promises a feast for motorsport enthusiasts. Stay tuned, because everything you need to know about this milestone event is just around the corner. From dazzling car designs to critical updates and analysis, the launch will certainly fill the air with anticipation. Mark your calendars for the 2025 race schedule, which offers a mix of intense rivalries and historical circuits, all contributing to the rich tapestry of Formula One. With iconic events like the Azerbaijan Grand Prix and the Italian Grand Prix on the horizon, This season is shaping up to be one for the ages. Additionally, fans are already buzzing about the latest helmet designs being unveiled for the upcoming season. Each helmet is not just a piece of safety gear, it's a canvas for self-expression among phone drivers, showcasing individuality and creativity that resonate with fans worldwide. With a blend of seasoned veterans and fresh talent, the stage is set. As these drivers reverence their engines for an exhilarating season ahead, there's no doubt the world of Formula One is in for a spectacular show filled with fierce competition, brilliant strategy, and unforgettable moments. Stay connected for all the latest updates, race times, and everything else related to the thrilling world of Formula One. This season is not just about racing, it's about the stories behind the wheel, the passion of the fans, and the pursuit of victory. Get ready for an action-packed 2025 season that promises to captivate both new and longtime phone enthusiasts alike. Lando Norris is gearing up for the 2025 Formula One season with a clear message. He has no excuses this time around. After finishing as the runner-up in 2024, he set his sights firmly on claiming the title this year. Many fans and experts believe he's among the top contenders for the championship, but he recognizes that the reigning four-time world champion Max Verstappen is a formidable obstacle. Looking ahead to F1 2025, Norris expressed total confidence in his team's capabilities. The disappointing start that hindered his title challenge last season, ultimately proving fatal, has been left behind. With the scoreboard reset, the reigning Constructors' champions McLaren are predicted to have a strong start. This anticipation has positioned Norris as a favorite among many analysts. He emphasized that there are truly no excuses for both him and the team in this title pursuit. Reflecting on this, Norris shared with the media that after last year, they should absolutely be prepared to compete at the highest level. In his words, "I hope so for sure. I think we kind of have no excuses." He acknowledged the challenges they faced in previous seasons, suggesting that this year is different. "We have nothing to hide behind," he confidently stated. Norris also pointed out that the team has demonstrated they possess the necessary tools to battle for the championship. When he said, "If we're not quick at the beginning of the season, then we're just not good enough," it was clear he understands the weight of expectations and responsibility that come with being a title contender. He remains positive about the upcoming season, reinforcing that their mindset is focused and ready to tackle challenges head-on. Norris is not just hoping for a successful season, he's committed to ensuring they deliver what is needed to win. As anticipation builds, fans are eager to see if he can convert this promise into reality. With the 2025 season approaching, all eyes will be on Lando Norris as he prepares to take the next step in his career. Can he rise to the occasion and finally secure that elusive title? The answer to that question could define not just his season but his legacy in the sport. As the exciting world of Formula One transitions into another thrilling season, the narrative continues to unfold, particularly for Yuki Tsunoda and the Red Bull Racing team. Yuki recently broke his silence regarding Liam Lawson's promotion after his own experience with being passed over. Reflecting on the end of the season, Tsunoda shared his thoughts on what's next. "We ended the season, and I guess as we've ended the season, our next season has already started," he remarked, alluding to the hard work being put in back at the factory. The pressure is on for the team as they strive to deliver a competitive car that can contend for race wins. Tsunoda emphasized the importance of having a car that performs. He stated a lot of what Formula One is having a car that can compete. Both drivers showcased their capabilities last year, proving they can maximize the car's potential when it's ready to challenge for the top spots. The confidence in both their performance and the team's support is palpable, as he indicated their excitement for the upcoming challenges. Meanwhile, the spotlight also shines on Lando Norris as he is touted as a leading contender for the F1 2025 title. Bookmakers have installed Norris as the early favorite, reflecting both his talent and the capabilities of his McLaren team. Addressing the media, Norris acknowledged the competitive landscape, hinting at the rivalry he expects with fellow drivers, saying, "So that's the inevitable." He recognizes the challenges ahead but seems unfazed, ready to rise to the occasion. Anticipation is brewing for the battles that lie ahead, especially with rivals like Max Verstappen in the mix. Commentator Martin Brundle shared his thoughts on Norris, noting he's tough, and that's why he's won the last 4 world championships. This sets the stage for what promises to be an exhilarating contest of skill and determination on the track. Another intriguing aspect of this season has been marked by a bold statement made by a Red Bull star, hinting at the ambitions brewing within the team dynamics. "I'll see you in 5 years" was the striking declaration that suggests long-term aspirations and fierce rivalries in the making. As fans gear up for the Formula One 2025 launch event, the excitement is palpable. From various speculations about driver shifts to innovative car designs being unveiled, there is no shortage of thrilling developments in the phone world. If you want all the details about time schedules for races, live streams, or even the latest helmet designs from drivers, be sure to stay connected. The upcoming season promises not just racing, but a spectacle that captivates fans around the globe. The stage is set, the drivers are geared up, and we can't wait to witness who will thrive and rise to the top as the new season unfolds. Stay tuned for all the updates and don't miss a moment of the action.